Lovely jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at the scene. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Purple Draft Pro. And it's just quite a lot heavier. Especially when Good afternoon, people. It's PJT from Rate My Beer, the founder of Rate My Beer. Just saying.
And on the shelf.
Right. We've been out today to sort some bit of business that Michelle had in London earlier. So we popped into Hackney Church on the way back, didn't we?
Indeed, you can't go to London without going to Hackney Church.
No, I know. And so, yeah, we ended up having a few in there and then coming away with a few beauties as well, because it's rude not to. There's a few we haven't reviewed. We've kind of argued since we got back. Michelle wanted to do
We've got a lineup.
this one, the New England IPA, which is absolutely stunning, but the review will come. We've also got Steaming Across the Pond and Renaissance that we seem to think have not done, but I don't know. It's an older one, but anyway, these other three are new. This is his latest sour, and I was fortunate enough to be trying it on the pump today. Yeah, it delivered, didn't it?
Oh, yes.
As you would kind of, as you're coming to expect now from young Jacob, isn't it? And maybe it's going with this.
Oh, look at that.
From the Oktoberfest, in case I don't make the Oktoberfest party now. I think it's for whacking the wife, because it's, you know.
It's very sturdy, shall we say.
It's got all those emblems. It looks really cool, that. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I wasn't getting any more glasses, but I didn't want to offend him and say no. Anyway, getting back to the sour, as you can see, as normal, always excellent branded artwork. This one I believe is 5.6% ABV. I'm pretty sure, I can't see it, but I'm sure it was. Yep, ABV of 5.6. So let's get her poured if I can get her open. Got my fingernails.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
I haven't got big
more than me.
fingernails, but I've got a little bit more than you. There we go.
Sometimes you need a woman's touch. Not very often when it comes to beer, but sometimes. So let's get our poured and see what we get. I got the beer quite cold. Obviously, it was cold when it came out of the fridge, but then we got home as quick as we could, didn't we? I've got to get a shot.
Now look at this. Oh, this looks lovely.
This is just I don't know about their slogan of beer for all sorts. I think it's beer to die for. And again, it's got that lovely haziness, unfiltered, unpasteurised, something you've come to expect, isn't it, from Jacob now?
Yeah, definitely.
We did the False Idols, as a lot of you tried as well. And the big question here would probably be, does this beat False Idols?
Well, you're looking at this and it looks absolutely fantastic.
You can even see little bits of the sediment. Lovely. It's kind of like an orangey haziness, isn't it?
You've got this lovely orangey colour. Like you said, it's hazy. There is sediment in there. This looks absolutely fantastic.
Tropical fruit, as it is, a tropical sour, but more so pineapple, more so probably mango.
Yeah, you've got mango, pineapple, passion fruit, orange.
Yep, there's passion fruit. I think we said that on the
really, really does smell like a symphony of fruit in there. It is smelling absolutely divine.
Yeah, and from judging on how it was made, the little bit of insight we got today, there was no expense spared on the fruit. You know, they're not Tiny Rebel there that are going to pour that concentrated rubbish in. They do it differently there, hence why they taste better. So, I think I better go first. I've got to do this review quick before I get stoned. The old Jamaican Woodbine flowing over there, isn't it?
Yep.
I'll tell you what,
You don't need to roll and smoke it over here. You just breathe in the air.
Yep. That's every little bit from the can, as good is it on draft. You are getting your pineapple. You are getting your mango. But what I get, and I'll say again, but he said there was a lime leaf thing used, is I get a touch of bitterness. You get your sour at the end, which you want, which shows you it's a real sour, but I do get that lime to it. And he said it was a lime leaf. I know there's not lime on the front. Oh, maybe that is a lime, look.
Earlier on, I did try a couple of different beers, and then I went in and I tried a little bit of this. Right now, at this moment, I really am picking up on those different fruits.
Oh,
I am tasting the pineapple, there's lime in there, definitely. Mango, a little bit of passion fruit. But predominantly, for me, I am getting this marmalade orange kind of taste on this.
There is orange on it.
It really does have that lovely fruit preserve kind of feel to it.
I think it's where, obviously there's not orange on the front, but it's where a lot of fruits are going together, where you get that, sometimes you get an orange. I thought at one stage when I only had 2 pints of it, I don't drink a lot when I'm out, I even got, what do you call it, plum at one stage, which is my thing.
This is, for me, an absolutely fantastic sour. You really are getting a wonderful, wonderful, like I said, a symphony of fruits. They're all there, and they are playing well together. They're really mixing well together. It tastes fantastic. But the big thing on this is...
It's a sour.
It is a sour.
And only do you get the sour bite at the end. You're getting the sour bite as it's going through you, which is something like a new thing, isn't it? We have had it once or twice from the American ones, but you don't often get that. The American ones have just gone along the lines of
sometimes
these smoothies.
You just get that sour bite and then it dissipates and you lose that sour kind of taste. This for me is a real good sour. It's abundance of fruit, which is really travelling through the mouthfeel, but also with that sour kick going right the way through the drink as well. And for me, that makes a sour beer what it should be.
And it's almost to the point that you're like, and I remember I'm quite used to a sour, but this is what a sour should be. This is what a sour's all about. I mean, his last brew, obviously remember these are limited, so if you do want these, do get in and get them, because hindsight says that it's not the core range, so when he's done it, it'll be a different sour.
Yeah.
He keeps them coming, like the full cidals, which I've got one left, which I will do against this.
Full Cidals was brilliant. For me, am I finding this a tad above?
It's a
I'm
tough one.
not sure.
We did get
It's
quite,
very, very good.
yeah. And we did get quite into full cidals because we'd had it repeated times, didn't we? It's a tricky one for me. Yours is there.
I know it's there.
Yeah.
I'm not quite ready to. I'm not sure I'm going to go with this.
I'm quite on it, but I'm up for negotiation. I think it's right up there with full cidals. I know that they held this one back until they got it exactly as that both of them wanted it.
I think if you do like sour beers, you're going to find this one really impressive because it has all those fruit flavours. It really does have that sour buzz. Without being too much, it's really blended nicely, balanced out nicely. I'm going to say, for me, it's a little bit better than full ciders. I'm getting the paddle out, but everything else has decided to come out with it.
I think I'll have what she's on, people.
I don't know what I get for full cidals. I know it's been really high because it was really, really good. So this is getting, I rate my beer 10 out of 10.
And I'm on 9.
As sours go, this is pretty much perfection for me.
It's pretty much, yeah, I'll agree with that. I'm on a strong 9. I'm going to say a 9, a strong 9. I'll do one either with Michelle over the next few days because I've still got one can of full cidals, which I kept for this moment when I knew this was coming out. Actually, I didn't. I drank the one I kept, if I'm honest, but then I found another one hidden from the back from Michelle in the fridge. So I got one
So he's
left.
going against his previous favourite to his new favourite to see how they compare with each other, which I think is going to be a real difficult comparison.
Yeah, no, but when it comes to sours, we kind of, as a lot of you know, we met Jacob and Hamish through Jacob's Brewing, and the sours kind of took over everything. It started on a Weizen, but it went for us more towards sours.
Oh, for me, it's the whole range of
Well,
beers.
yeah.
It's the whole range of beers that it brings out. I am absolutely. I can't wait
tomorrow.
to review this one for you guys and my IPA friends, the people from some of the groups that I go in with the IPAs and things.
Ooh, 6.8.
I can't wait to review this for you.
If it's anything to go on what Michelle had on the draft today, Jesus, anyone's in for a treat. There is still a discount code.
Yeah, go
I
on.
will put that in. If you've used that one before, let me know. I'll give you another one that they gave me today. See, we're good to you.
But all I can say is, when you think it couldn't get any better, it does get a little bit better, which shocks me.
I tried the
I love this.
I tried the Oktoberfest Marsden today.
I can honestly say it outguns one of the big guns.
All of them.
For me.
But it's up there, let's just say. And it's great. And it's lovely to see. Again, we always say British breweries can't do this, British breweries can't do that. They can, and it's getting better for British breweries. It's not just Hackney Church, there's certain other ones as well. Not quite as good, I must admit. But right, what can we say? There's a solid 10 and a solid 9. Bonjour, people.
Thanks for
Have a good
watching.
weekend.